Hey, it's me again, and welcome back to Minecraft Dimensions. Now, in this episode, we're going to be making a drill, which is going to make mining things a little bit easier for me. And then we're going to be working on making a mob grinder. And for that, we're going to need to visit the Nether briefly. We're not going to be staying there too long. There's just something I need from there. The main reason why I want this grinder is to get a bunch of XP, as well as a bunch of resources that we can't otherwise get very conveniently. Like, this is going to give us a lot of ender pearls. And will go a long way in helping us craft things in the future. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now, before I get on to that, let me show you something I made. So this is the inscriber that I've used for AE2, and I made 4 more drives for the ME system, and it's already starting to fill up again. But the way this works is I figured out a way to just automate this. Technically, you can make an output as well for items, but all of this just puts things into the inscriber. This puts something on top, this puts something on the side, and this puts something on the bottom, and then it all just comes out here. Yeah, so I just figured I'd show off that I automated it. This is basically how you would go about doing it. From my understanding, I'm sure maybe some of you might know a better way to do it, and if you do know a better, more compact way to do it, please let me know, because I had to move it all the way over here, because it was getting in the way. But that's not the focus. There's 2 things that I want to make, and let's begin with the first one, the more pressing one, which is to make a better pickaxe. So, you know, diamond pickaxes, it's pretty good, you know, it mines quickly, it's got a lot of durability, but what if it had infinite durability? And also, what if it mined more than a single block? That is where the fluxbore will come in. I'm going to make this guy infinite durability. It runs on RF kind of like the same way as a jetpack. It's also upgradable like the jetpack, which I guess I don't think I ever explained that. This is tier 1. You can make a tier 2, tier 3, and then a tier 4 jetpack. Probably gonna do that eventually. I'm also probably gonna give it armor plating too, so I can actually not die when I'm using a jetpack. So yeah, the fluxbore is the same way. We're gonna build it up to rank 3, I believe, because the basic one, yes. So we're gonna build it up to 3, and then after that, there's a tier 4, and then a tier 5. This one's gonna be pretty expensive. If I could get shiny ore, then I'm fine. Platinum is not easy to come across. Nickel and cinnabar will always give you a platinum. Okay, I am going to do that at some point, but no, this is not the focus. Right now, we're just gonna go up to 3, and I believe this can make me mine in a 3x3 area. And it's going to be, I don't know if it's faster than the diamond, but just the fact that it can mine in a 3x3 area it's enough for me. Hopefully I can make this pretty easily. It's going to be helpful that I have the entirety of all the things that I've ever owned all in the same place, and then I can craft from there. There we go. Fluxbore. Now we want to upgrade it to Invar. Do we have any Invar? We do. Oh, we got plenty of Invar. I think we can just... Oh, that was fast. Now we do not have the Electrum. Yes. So silver and gold, and I believe it is 1 to 1. Yeah. Okay, and that's going to make 2. So we're going to need 2 more. Okay, so we're just going to need the gear. Unfortunately, it's going to take up diamonds, but the whole point of this is to make the diamonds flow. There we go. Now, you said V. All right, now it's going to mine in a 3x3 area, but first, we're going to need to charge it, just like jetpack. So 240,000. So it's not as much as the jetpack, but it's still pretty good. So next step is actually going to be going to the Nether. Obsidian. And I kind of have a room in mind for where I'm going to be making this. I think I'm going to put it where I mined all that coal, is what I'm thinking. So right here is where we're going to make the portal. Just right off the bat. And for the ones in the future, we'll probably put them in a little bit of a better spot, and then kind of build out this area a little bit more. But I don't really want to do that until I'm done with the fluxbore, which we're just gonna keep that charging while we work on our next move, which is going into the Nether. There's something specifically that I'm going for, so we're not gonna be doing a lot of exploring around. What are you? Ow! Oh, I get it, because you came. Yeah, I get it. Oh, he gave me another cord, or another wart. That's pretty nice. Oh, and sulfur, I was gonna need that for the flux capacitor. Oh, is that another fortress? It's actually perfect for what I want. Okay, we're gonna have to wait for things to load. It's also nice that I didn't immediately die. Okay, yeah, visited another, thank you, I didn't notice. Okay, it's also nice that it's wide and open. That's gonna be nice for getting gas. Okay, there's one thing that I'm looking for in here. And there you are. Okay, you'll drop what I need, right? Nope. Oh, there's some Ooh, yeah. Ow. That's what you get for being rude. Here I was gonna attack these skeletons without them having a chance to fight back, and you're gonna do that to me? So rude. Okay, I'm gonna need that. Get rid of this. Come on, give me what I'm looking for. A wither bone from Bobbly. Oh yeah, that's actually very nice. Now let's take the soul sand. So we can actually make a farm out of this netherwork, because I'm gonna need it for sure. Definitely with my almost said Minecraft, with Thaumcraft. I wonder if bees will be able to interact with these. What you got in here? More boots? This is actually some pretty good stuff. An iron ring. Okay, those two. I'll take the saddle. I'm not gonna be able to use it apparently. Okay, that's all we'll take. I don't need anything. Oh, I've definitely not seen this thing. Wow, you are something. How much health do you have? Oh my goodness. You are awful. Okay, there's a blaze over there. I'm gonna have to shoot him. Oops. Shot one too many. All right. Come on. Oh, that's bad. Let's run away. Ooh. Okay. Don't hit me. Oh, okay, so we got what I needed. Okay, I mean, I guess while we're here, we can explore a little bit. Emberstone. Why not? It's from Advent of Ascension. It's probably good to grab some Advent of Ascension stuff while we're here. Whoa. Whoa! Okay. That makes me want to leave. Man, this place is awful. Can I just get a... Oh my goodness, am I gonna die now? I can't be in here. That's the last place that I want to die right now. Oh, I'm gonna die. So we got the drop of evil. That's what we were looking for. That's gonna be really nice. And for those of you who do know what the drop of evil is, then you know exactly what it is that I'm going for. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, we're gonna need to start making a tree fluid extractor and a latex processing unit and a block placer. And what these three things are gonna do, this is going to start the industrial foregoing mod. Okay. Latex processing unit. Okay, so I believe the way it works is it faces away from you, yeah? Yes. Okay, then we're gonna put this here, and this is just going to extract the latex. Actually, no, I don't need you to be here. In fact, it's better if I have you somewhere else. Right here. And then we're gonna do this. And this. Finally, this. You're going to extract, you are going to insert. There we go. So that's gonna make plastic. Plastic, for this block plaster, we're gonna need 4 plastic, which is gonna need a bunch of this dry rubber. I should have gotten this done a long time ago, but it's still pretty early on, so it's not like we've wasted our time. Okay, so the tree fluid extractor has taken enough latex from the wood, broke 2 pieces, but we have enough to start making rubber. So rubber is, we're gonna take this tiny dry rubber, we're gonna throw it into a furnace, and it's gonna make plastic. And then what this is going to do is we're gonna be taking the wood that we have, we're just gonna throw it all into this block placer, which this block placer is now going to take that and just keep placing it and making more and more plastic, because we're gonna need a lot of it. Here we go. Block placer. And let's do something like, can you face down? No. Okay. Okay, that's not terrible. We can just place 1 pipe. So we'll do that. There we go. So that's gonna give us more plastic, but there's one more machine that I need to make. I believe it's this. We are gonna make the mob crusher, which wants 2 gold gears. Oh no. Oh no. All right, we're making this machine now. Man, this is so much faster. So much faster when you just have your entire inventory in the same place and you can use a crafting table in it. All right, gear working die, gold. That wasn't the worst in the world to make. It's just a shame that I had to make it in the first place. Put that right there. Nope, nope. Oh, I have to upgrade it before I can, okay. Hopefully I have enough invar for this. Yes, I do, and we have enough for another one. Okay, upgrade that, now I can put this in there. Okay, boom. This is an oddly specific thing. I mean, I'm happy that it's here, because apparently I can't make gears because of things in the way. Hopefully that's conflicting things won't cause issues in the future. Okay, how am I gonna do this? So we're gonna make another aqueous accumulator. Boom. Then we are going to make a steam dynamo. Though I should be moving on to something else very soon, just so I don't use up too much coal all the time. There we go. Next, we are going to need a lot of storage drawers. Let's make just a ton of chests. There we go. Yeah, I'm serious about making a lot here. Okay, and then like this, and then like this. Yep. We're gonna be using a lot of these. Fluxbore. So this can mine in a 3x3 area, which is pretty amazing, and it's gonna do it pretty quickly. And I'm gonna use this to make the room for what I'm trying to work on, which is I'm basically making a mob farm, which is why I needed all those storage drawers, because usually a mob farm takes up a lot of room, and I definitely don't want that all going into the ME system. And the biggest issue with that is there's so many different mobs in this with Lycanites and Advent of Ascension and Divine RPG that I don't even know what I'm gonna be doing, because it's just gonna be so much. All right, so I think we're gonna need to get some emeralds real quick to extend the range of the mob crusher and also to get some more storage space in my storage drawers. And I just like to use the maximum for both of those things. So let's do that. You know, let's grab the sugarcane, because I'm pretty sure we could find someone who would trade paper for emeralds. And I have a bit. I don't even know if this is gonna just completely fill my inventory. I'm just gonna run away. Oh, there's so many of them. Oh my goodness, there is. It's a good thing I have this bow. Oh my goodness, there's so much sugarcane. Oh, we'll just grab as much as we can, because I know there's a bunch of random stuff in my inventory I don't need. All right, so that should be enough, you know. All right, let's go find a village. All right, here we are. Hopefully we can find someone to trade with. I think we're looking for a gunsmith from immersive engineering. Well, we're definitely gonna get into that for sure. Oh. Look at them just looking at it. Ow. Holy cow, that thing's tanky. Wow. Where do you? Ooh, a paleontologist. Okay. All right. Yes. Oh, that's so good. I'm just gonna. Yeah. All right. Good deal. Good deal. Ooh. Librarian. Oh, here we go. Yeah. I'll have to come back to this village. This village has good trades. Okay, you're done. But what's your new stuff? Wow, I think that's the worst trade I've ever seen. Actually, I just want to know how much health you had. 80? Alright, that makes a lot more sense. You see that the spell, you know, it seemed overpowered, but you know, considering what I'm going to be fighting, I feel like it's pretty balanced. Because we're going to be making a range add-on? Range add-on. I don't think we need to make it that big. Bronze one's pretty good. Honestly, I think making it out of copper might not be bad. Yeah, I'm not sure which to make it out of. Let's make it out of bronze. We'll see how this looks, and if we like it, we'll keep it. So let's see. I don't want to know. I just don't want to know. Okay, we're gonna need a big room here anyway. So let's say it starts here. Okay, show the working area, and then we'll put in the range extender. So how big is this? Okay, it's looking to be pretty big, actually. Ooh, nice level up. You see how it kind of has that there? That means that that's the edge of it. So if I could find the other part, this is actually, yeah, it's a pretty big room. I think it's good. Next, we need to work on getting the power gens started. Okay, so we're gonna need a drum to hold all the experience we're gonna be getting. There we go. Probably going to need to add more as we go along, but we are going to be draining that experience as soon as we get it. So drum to hold it. I believe we still have fluid conduits. Let's grab some item conduits. We're gonna be making more very soon. And then do I have, okay, so we have the stuff for the stuff. We'll set this up here. Okay, so I went ahead and I hooked up the storage drawers to the mob crusher. So what it's gonna do is this is gonna hold all of the resources we get from killing all the mobs. And this, which is, I guess something spawned in here earlier. Did it drop anything? Doesn't look like it. But this is gonna hold all the stuff. Each of these can hold 4 things. And when I put the emerald upgrade into them, they can hold 256 stacks of 32. Is what I think that's saying. I believe this is something I'm gonna need to convert. Because right now I think it's just essence that is what you're getting, but we need experience specifically. This is actually not that difficult to make. Just make that, throw this in there. We're gonna need one of these, and there we go. Did I not make the machine frame? Okay, I guess it's just not being moved. Okay, there it is. All right, now if this needs power, that's gonna be unfortunate, but not the worst thing in the world. Not the worst thing in the world. Okay, I'm just gonna put it right here. It doesn't seem like it says anything about needing power. Does this have an output? Not really, so I'm gonna need to get another fluid conduit. And I believe I'm actually ready. If I patch things up, I can just get started with this thing. So long as nothing causes random explosions for no reason, I think what I've got going here is fine. The only worry I have is not having enough room. Not having enough storage room is my only worry. That still works. Okay, nice. Okay, let's put this in. We're gonna begin by getting rid of the lights. I don't know what keeps hitting me in here. Get rid of all the lights. Actually, I'm gonna need to grab, I don't want to fill that in. I don't want anything hiding in corners in here. Hopefully this works, because it could be disastrous if it doesn't work. Okay. And, oh, gotta get rid of this. Okay. So this is gonna all turn into cursed earth, which will spawn in bad things. Okay, let's just cover that. All right, and how are you working out? Always active. Oh, there we go. Essence. So now, how do I select something? Oh. Whoa. Okay, we're filling up very quick, actually. Oh, this is running low. So maybe we should real quick just make an upgrade for it. Hopefully, okay, it's going up now, which is nice. Essence, knowledge. Okay, so is there a way I can just empty this? Nice. And now, I just gotta get a way to, are you cool? I'm just gonna say that we're cool. I don't, like, that probably wasn't a good sound. Oh, it sounded like an explosion. Which is what I was not hoping for. Well, as long as it's working. So we need to make a way to extract that experience into something else. So let's make a open blocks tank. Just make, I bet I have more obsidian. Probably not enough though. Yeah, only 2. Okay. This will work. We don't, the drum's gonna hold it. We just need this to be able to grab the experience from. There we go. We'll do it like this. I kind of wanted to put something else to make it so that I can put experience into here myself, but nah, we're not gonna do that, I guess. That, and that, and then we can just grab it and then put it into here. And this is why it's twofold. We get all these things on top of more experience. Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff. And eventually it's gonna start duplicating things once it goes over the limit, which didn't think we were gonna get over the limit this quickly. But you know, whatever, it's fine. I'm also gonna have to hook this up. You know, why don't we try this right now? Okay. Let's see if this works. So if I just get rid of this completely, you still gonna get power? Seems like it. I don't know why I've never tried this before. I would always connect it to the ME cable, but this is the only thing that actually needs power. Yeah, alright, well there we go. That makes things a little easier for me. Cover that up. Alright, nice. Alright, I think that's enough for this episode. So, if you enjoyed, let me know in the comments below. If there's a game that you want to see me play, let me know, and I might just give it a go. And hey, thank you so much for watching. See ya!